Alright, so today we're going to be reviewing this Bosch miter saw right here. It is the GCM12SD miter saw right here. It is the one with the glide mechanism on the back right there. And this miter saw is just amazing. We've had it for about 4 years now, and it has worked just flawlessly. The reason that we got this saw is merely because our previous miter saw was one of the ones where it had the tubes or rods going out the back when you would to use the glide mechanism, and we were happy with that because we couldn't have that saw up against the wall. But with this one we can have it, we don't have it completely up against the wall, but it's really close to the wall. You know, we can use the full glide mechanism right here. You can do this, all that sort of stuff, and have it be right up against the wall, and it's not going to affect it in any way, which is really cool. And now getting into this review, in terms of how well it's built extremely well. This is a super high quality saw. The entire bottom here, I don't know if it's aluminum or steel. The saw only weighs 65 pounds like in total, so I'm thinking that a lot of the metal on here is aluminum, but the entire thing is built extremely well. This whole base right here is steel or aluminum. The whole glide mechanism back here with all the arms and stuff is all aluminum, I think. So it's built just extremely well. And now in terms of how well this glide mechanism has held up back here, it has held up just flawlessly. It's worked just flawlessly the entire time that we've had it. We've never even had to like grease or maintenance this thing. It's just worked the entire time that we've had it. We've never had to grease any of the bearings. We've never had to take it apart or clean it or anything like that. It has just worked flawlessly the entire time after 4 years of consistent use. Never had to maintenance it, and it still is super smooth. I mean, as you can see, it's super smooth. You can't tell, but I mean, just the feeling of it, there's no grinding. Everything is super smooth on it, and it is just super nice, and it's extremely sturdy as well. And just, yeah, the glide mechanism is amazing. Far better than having the tubes that go out the back. That's gonna wear out sooner, and just, you can't have it close to the wall and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, glide mechanism is just absolutely amazing. Now you can lock the glide mechanism in 2 different spots. You can lock it right here. Now for some, I don't know why you would want to lock it here, but now the saw is stuck in the down position. You can move it back and forth like this. Now the second position you can lock it in is more useful. You just have to push it all the way back and then flip this lever up right here, and now it can just go up and down. It can't glide forward, it just goes up and down, which that would be useful for cutting like 4x4s or something like that, 2x4s. That'd be more useful for. And another cool feature of this saw is the fact that you can adjust the angle right here, which adjusts it this way, as you can see, like that. Another way that you do that is simply by pulling this little rod out right here, and then you can adjust it wherever you want. And now a really cool thing about this saw is just how well this angle mechanism right here works. Let's adjust it like this way, you know what I'm saying? And now the reason it's so cool is you can lock it in any position. So the way that you use it is simply by unscrewing this little knob right here and then pulling this lever up right here, as you can see, and you can move it anywhere you want. And now keep in mind, wherever there's one of these black boxes, or whatever you want to call this, these black marks, is where it's going to lock in place. So if you pull this over, it locks right there, and then you can screw this knob in, then you're good to go. But what's cool is you can lock it in any position. So if you wanted to put it at, say, 20 degrees, we can put it at 20, and now it's not this, the lever isn't going to lock here, but we can screw this in and it's still going to be extremely solid. Like, you cannot move this. And now keep in mind, the biggest board you can cut is going to be 18.5 inches. It goes all the way out to here is like the max distance it can cut. So that's a really big board. And some cool convenient features is that you can retract and extend these little whatever you want to call these things right here. As you can see on this side, we have this one all the way in and this one all the way. I don't think this is all the way out. I think it extends further, but yeah. Also, there's little holes in the back right here where you can buy these little clamps. As you can see right here, they slide into the hole. So that's really cool for securing boards down and stuff like that. As you can see right there. Now you can secure a board down on this side, and there's also a hole on the other side for one of those as well. And also you can attach a vacuum to the saw right here as well, which works extremely well. It sucks up right through here, that's right where all the dust is being thrown, so that's really cool. Also, there's a laser that goes across right here, which I'll show you right now. Yep, there you go. As you can see, there's a laser that goes across right here, which makes it really easy to line up your cuts. It probably looked like it was flickering in the video, but that's just my camera. It doesn't flicker in real life. The last thing I want to cover about the saw is how powerful it is, and it is really powerful. You can easily cut, like this right here is some hardwood right here, 1 inch thick. I think it's ash. So that's some really hard wood, and it would glide right through that and works extremely well. So it's going to be suitable for both hardwoods, softwoods, plywoods, particle boards, anything you could think of. This saw is going to be powerful enough to glide right through. We've even cut, I think it was some oak 4x4s with the saw. It took a little bit, you know, it took a little bit longer, but it was still able to cut them, and it worked really well. In general, this is an extremely high quality saw, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for just a top tier really good miter saw, and that's gonna last a long time. As I said before, we've had it for 4 years and we've never even had to maintenance that gliding mechanism. We've never oiled it, greased it, nothing like that, and it's worked extremely well. So yeah, I highly recommend this miter saw right here if you're looking for a really good one. And yeah, I appreciate you watching this video, and take it easy.